Hey y'all, welcome back to the homestead. This your favorite farmer Johnson. Punching in. Alright y'all, so we're back with a part 2 of the Garden Chronicles, of course. Now, we're just continuing on from the day before we started tilling. You know, the rain that came. It didn't rain super hard, thank God. So we could just pick right back up from where we left off. So yeah, Bae's over there tilling, finishing up tilling, and I'm just pulling up the rows, not pulling them up, making the rows. I like my rows to be pretty big, pretty tall, so pretty sure you can see that. Um, yeah, I think we're going to do about 4 today, 4 rows all together. We start in the morning at daybreak. We'll get out there after the sun comes up around like 7 or 8 and we work till about lunchtime or noon. Basically when the sun comes out. It gets too hot. We have great shade on the property till around that time, till around lunchtime between 10 and 12. That's when the sun starts coming out. It's getting too hot. So yeah, that's when we pretty much stop working on most projects around the homestead. Sometimes we'll keep going. It just depends. But now, today we're going to get a break. Now, this video is going to be mostly just work, montaging, because you know how we get it on the homestead. We got to get it in, get her done. So, again, you guys, I want to thank everybody for tuning into us. I want to thank all of our watchers and supporters. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's very much so appreciated. And yeah, enjoy. Oh yeah, Triple Eight. If y'all want to give me a sponsor, that's what we use. Triple Eight. Now a lot of these rows that you saw me sprinkling that Triple Eight, these are going to be seed rows. These will be rows that I plant my seeds on. Okay, but the way that I do it with my fertilizer, I sprinkle it in the dirt before I either till it or make the row. And these are where I'm planning on putting my seed plants. But we'll see, because I'm still debating on what I'm growing this year. So I'll just let you know. Alright, y'all, so I did have to go get the weed eater too and finish weed eating around the garden. Um, I missed a couple of spots. I just didn't finish that day because the battery had died and I didn't want to deal with all they missed. So now I'm just finishing going around the borders of the garden on the inside and out pretty much. Yeah, so we can start putting up the new fence. I don't know if y'all remember. Go check my fence update video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, cause yeah, we gotta change out this fence. It's terrible. It's terrible. Well, after I finish that, I'm gonna go ahead and finish dishing up those roads real fast. Yep. right, y'all. There go the sun. Well, that's my cue. Yeah, as I said before, when the sun come out, we be done. Ain't gonna burn up. Yeah, I work like this for free, so I ain't gonna give myself. I started doing that a long time ago. All right, y'all. That's a wrap at the homestead. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This your favorite Farmer Johnson. Watching out. Thanks for watching.